I invite you to join and take some breaths into your body, dropping into your heart space, connecting your heart to your root, connecting your heart to your crown, above, below, connecting into union in the connection of your being. And if you are unable to understand or interpret what I am expressing, with intention, we can connect into our spirit essence, our multidimensional self, through the center of our heart. So we can do that in the simplistic human form of expression by taking three deep breaths. So breathing in from your toes and exhaling out. Breathing in and exhaling out. Breathing in and out. Connecting into that heart space in a place of union, inviting union with the intention to do so, and sending your energy down to the center of the earth and anchoring into the diamond center, and sending it all the way up into Father Sky, anchoring into infinite consciousness. I have been guided into the directive to come into communicate this morning in relation to the current energetics that are guiding us to really see thyself. To see thyself from a place of this incarnation's truth, of who you are and why you are here. Knowing that we all have unique energetic blueprints and we are here with unique medicine and journeys, none more greater than another, and all evolutions at a different place of the hierarchy of existence, not meaning that I, being me, and my journey is greater than you, being you, and your journey, yet that we have unique signatures and we are to represent them in a human form in a different way. And it is my understanding that I am here to express this morning what is being gifted to us in the vibration of the frequency that is being offered to us in this current Lionsgate portal, and its connection directly with the constellation and the remembrance of Lyra, and how the Lyra civilization has been here to my own experience with Lyra has been from a personal remembrance of my role in Lyra, and what is uncomfortable about that is that I have, from a human lens, chose to close off a lot of the remembrance there based on the pain and suffering that I have moved through as core wounding, and to come into recalling my frequencies and the technology that I hold within my cells to gift to humanity in a greater understanding of what is possible from the quantum field and from understanding frequency and vibration as that of existence and creation. Now, what I'm feeling is that there is this, what I know is that there is this offering here to receive, and the reason that I asked you to breathe into your heart and to connect into your channel is so that you can receive this past your mind, so that you can receive this not intellectually, but from your body's resonance and your receivability through the cellular and the molecular structure, that you are able to activate even without the mind's understanding of that which you are receiving. So these vibratory gifts of energetic signature are able to be gifted beyond what your brain can interpret. And maybe you have the ability to understand some of these pieces at a higher level. You may receive visuals, you may receive frequencies coming through with word and receive acknowledgement from your own internal connection to source. Yet, there is no necessity to understanding what is being spoken. And so with this, I'm going to go into a direct channel with the Unity Consciousness Field, or my council, which is called Coyotes, in which my spirit essence is one of 5 beings that sit on this council, and that being my frequency coming from the Ilham race, Sandhya Shatakariani, and the signature Sariya Satakariani from these angelic realms, and for the receivership, for those that are willing and ready to receive this activation of what is here to be remembered, if you are willing to open to your remembrance. Sariyam Geeia Ariati. Currently, there is a awareness that many of you are receiving unconsciously activations that are triggering you into a deeper connection to true self. At the moment, there is a lot of conflict and restriction in the human mind to receiving, as there is resistance to the acknowledgement of receiving thy true self. The true self being that of the energetic signature of your higher multidimensional aspect of your being. This is happening in a rate of receivership that the cognitive mind is unable to witness in the fullness of what is taking place. As you are collectively moving through a vibratory shift into a higher resonance of expression, you are being offered experiential lessons of mirroring, that is, allowing you to witness yourself in others in where you are not in receivership of Source Creator. Source Creator being your inner connection to your own unique channel of consciousness and the information and the guidance that you hold within your being. Your vessel is your communication tool, a communication tool that opens you to receiving the fullest expression of what your unique consciousness stream holds. This is the receivership of self, the receivership that is being denied through human story of not being seen, witnessed, heard, feeling a level of abandonment, any human traumas that have taken place in this lifetime of incarnation, and then also in polarizing lifetimes, where this energetic karmic signature is threaded through your incarnations, through your human experience on earth for however long you have resided here. Some of you far longer than others, and some more in recent evolutionary process as a gift to be a volunteer to the evolution of great sister Tara in her creation portal to evolve to a new expression of heaven on earth, in the reminder that we are all here as the bringers of change. To assist in this process individually in unique ways. As you are receiving the human mirrors that are showing you directly where you are rejected, and closed off from, in the feeling of what you are interpreting as love, that this interpretation is that of a rejection of inner union through relationship, friendship, rejection of your medicine through your purpose and alignment with true source, as you are still focused on your external reality, and as you externally focus on what is happening in your human experience, you are rejecting the internal yourself. So that all of these contrasting experiences that are taking place where you are being offered an opportunity to return to unconditional true love, that you are able to open to the receivership not only of yourself, but the full acknowledgement of every individual experience in your human evolutionary process. These experiences that are being gifted to you in the now moment are to acknowledge that which you are, in which you already know and have been in denial of and refuse to see. Some of you are choosing the path of ease, in the reminder through a message such as this, to return to self, to create space, and to listen, to slow down, and to receive the clear guidance of Source Creator from within, in the ease and the alignment of your path to higher guidance, and others are choosing through the separate minds identification through pain and suffering as you're still in devotion to separation. As you continue your devotion to separate mind, you are in devotion to Satanism and the anti-consciousness agenda, whether or not you believe this to be so. And the pain that you are choosing is to acknowledge those lower density parts of self that you are yet to call into wholeness within the self. This is not to be seen in a way of causing unkindness to self, but to acknowledge that there are parts within that are still in the lower density frequencies that are requiring to be returned home in the acknowledgement to line up to your highest path. You must witness where you have been that not of an expression of true unconditional Source Creator love. As you acknowledge where you are out of alignment and synchronicity with your source connection to the God frequency, you will witness where you are still choosing that of a path that is not in alignment with what you chose to walk in this incarnation, and where you need to redefine and reconcile yourself so that you can walk in alignment with the word of what is true in your inner being and the resonance of frequency that you hold as the receivership of yourself in connection to yourself with Source. This can be chosen in the path of discord, in which the false light narrative will continue you down until you are so far off your path that you have not realized that your whispers have closed and there is darkness within a separation that is so far that you have no choice but to return back to the light and the remembrance of what is guided forward for you. Some of you will detour off your path only momentarily to remember that anything that is a detour is an internal distortion and discord that has misguided you to forget that you are in true connection here as you listen and commune more with your source connection. And others will choose to be misled by a false prophet. False prophet being the leadership narrative that guides you away from remembering your internal connection to Creator. And this will continue in your seeking outside of self. What we are here to remind you of is that there is a resonance of truth that is found only within your internal in the mirrors of those around you. Just breathing that in. Allowing yourself to receive the truth of that. So that in the receivership of the energy of your source connection, there is nothing else that is required. If we truly receive the resonance of the God frequency, and we truly remember that which we hold within with our connection in stillness to God Creator, that is the instantaneous healing. That will shift all that is not this within the body, within the mind, within the soul. All that is required is to find for you what that is and to cultivate that connection, that communion, so that you are able to sit and be with the self, which is the connection to your Creator. Resonance in frequency. As you breathe, this oxygen oxygenates the cells. The cells are oxygenated so that they vibrate at the higher frequency, and then you are able to simultaneously, just through breath, release all that is not of the frequency of Creator, just through breathing. And you will receive for your cognitive mind, your human, the message with the breath that is there for you to acknowledge that your human is a little behind. And it's okay. It's okay to make human mistake. It's okay to detour from this connection, and that when the human is in story, to remind you that all that needs to be remembered is to return here, to return to the breath, return to the frequency, to return in whatever way is true for you. Song, movement. There are many practices. Until you can cultivate that connection to go, oh, I'm off path, connect. Where are you? Oh, there you are. It will become something that is instantaneous because you have cultivated so much time and conversation with that of true source connection. And from here, you will be guided every step of the way, where you are to go, what you are to receive, how you are to show up. And as I was in this moment of hearing a message to jump on and express from here, not knowing where I was going, not knowing what I was saying, not knowing what is here to be gifted, not only to you, but to myself, to receive fully in my connection and my unique expression, something that is activating for us all. And I have gratitude for those here on this call that are able to receive the depth of what is being offered here, and to be a gift in receiving you from myself in this simultaneous torus field of creation throughout time and space. I love you. Naya Geeia Ariati, Naya Shtakariani, Tia Tia Taya Shutukuare, Orari, and in time, as I reside to this knowing of this new resonance that I speak and communicate from, I will be able to express and transcribe with my eyes open as this shift in my own vibratory frequency new and requires more discipline.